Good morning, guys. Welcome back. My name is Luda, aka Nitty Life, and today we have a new video. I am so excited. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year's. And today we're gonna start working on a new bag. We are going to do this chart, which I'm so excited about. So today we're gonna start working on this new chart. I am super excited. We're gonna make a bag, kind of how we did our Garfield and our Hello Kitty Nun bag, which I'm super excited. And so I already started yesterday at the gym doing the back side, because again we're gonna do that rectangle, long rectangle, and then we're gonna sew up the sides and then the bottom and then do the handle. But so I already started working on that side, and instead of green we're gonna use blue for the background, like you see right there. And so let me show you what I have so far. Alright guys, this bag is gonna be huge. So I made 55 rows single crochet, and I used my 3.0mm hook. Again, all the materials are gonna be listed down below in the description box, and also I will post the chart link on there as well. So now let's start working on the chart. I'm gonna put you overhead and we're gonna start recording. Okay guys, let's get started. So I got my blue yarn. Again, everything's listed down below. I got my other blue yarn, so we're not wasting too much yarn. So we're gonna start the other blue yarn on the other side. I got a little bit of my black yarn that was left over, and then some white yarn for the cup. There's a different name for it. All right, and so now let's get started. So we're gonna chain one. We're always chaining one on when we turn our work. And then we're going to turn our work, just flip it over. And then we're gonna chain 25 single crochets in dark blue. So let's get started. So 25. So 1, 2, and single crochet is super easy. You just go in, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, pull through 2. That's all we're gonna be doing throughout this project. So simple. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So do 25, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, let's loosen some yarn, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and on 25th we're actually going to pull up 2 loops, and we're not going to go through. We're going to get our black yarn and we're going to make a slip knot. So we're going to make a slip knot, leave a little bit of tail because then we can hide it later. And we're going to do 10 chains in black. So you have a loop, you're going to put it on your hook. You should have 3 loops. You're going to tighten that loop, and then you're going to go through both of the blue loops, and then kind of bring down the blue yarn and push it to this side. So now we're going to do 10 chains in black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th again we're going to switch it back to our blue color. So we're going to grab our other blue yarn so we're not crossing too much, and so let's do that. So have a big work area because it's going to get pretty crowded. I don't have a big work area, but this is what I got to do. All right, so then we have another loop, and we're going to put it on our hook, tighten it a little bit again. We're gonna put our black yarn, and if you look ahead, we're gonna have 3 black when we're coming back. So what I'm gonna do is, so again we're gonna put through the blue, and then we're gonna do 15 chains in black to the end. And so 1, 2, and on the 3rd I'm actually gonna bring my black yarn over and kind of hide it behind it, so then when we go back we don't have to cross too much the black yarn to the blue. And so I'll show you later. And so continue working with the blue till the end, and I'll meet you guys at the end. All right, oops. All right, guys, first row is done. Always make sure wherever you're working on, you cross your first row to make sure that you are, you know, keeping track of your work. And so we're gonna cross this work. So now we're gonna go from left to right. We just went from right to left, and now we're gonna go left to right. So what you can do is you can continue counting, oh, how many green or, you know, dark blue is what I'm using, chains I need to make, and then black. But you can kind of also see it's very visual. And so we're gonna chain one, and we're gonna flip our work around. So now we're gonna work on the wrong side. So we're gonna put our blue from the right side to the left, or the left to right, vice versa. Perfect. And so now what we're gonna do, if you look at the chart, we're gonna stop 3 chains before the black. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and so we're coming up. On the 12th, we're going to bring, because we're working on the wrong side, we want to bring our yarn towards us so we can hide it on the back, or what we're working on, to the right. We're going to grab our black yarn. So if I didn't do the 3 over, we would have to bring the black all the way from this side over here. But because I did, look, it's like right here and available for me. So now we're going to do 3 chains in black. All right, so 1, 2, and on the 3rd, we're going to change our color back to, so what I like to do, I kind of like to put my black between the loops. We're gonna get our white yarn, and we're gonna start working on our white. And we're gonna do 10 chains in white. So let me get my white yarn. It's a little bit tangled. So now we have our white yarn. We're gonna make a slip knot and then put on our black with our black chains on the hook. Oops. Then we're gonna go through it, and I just realized, perfect, just like that. And so now we're gonna make 10 chains in white. So 1, 2, and then every 3rd I like to bring my black with me. 2, tie this end, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all right, 9, and on the 10th, we're gonna change our yarn back to black, and we're gonna do 3 chains in black. So let's see, I kind of like it to flow, so sometimes I'll play around and see which hole I need to go to. This one looks pretty good. 1, 2. I'm gonna take my white, because if you look on the row next, we're gonna start our white a little bit early. And then on the 3rd one, we're going to change our color back to blue. So we're going to hide our yarn, bring our blue yarn, and for the rest of it, we're gonna continue chaining single crochet in blue. And so look at your end, looks pretty good. So now continue working. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, so then continue working with the blue all the way till the end, and I'll meet you guys there. Always chain 1 and then turn your work. Again, blue is gonna go to the right. This blue is gonna go to the left. Just make sure nothing's twisted. And then white is gonna bring it to the back. All right, so here's the right side, and it looks pretty good. All right, so now make sure you're crossing your work again. So let's cross this, and again, we're gonna go from right to left. Always remember you're going from right to left, left to right. So now let's chain 1, which we already did, and now continue going back. We're gonna stop 2 chains before the black, as you can see. So each box is a chain in the chart. So let's continue working on that. So 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then again, perfect. So 19, and then on the 20th, we're gonna change. So we have 2 chains in blue left. We're gonna change our color to black. Perfect, and just kind of loosen it up. And we're gonna do 2 chains in black, 1, 2, and then we're gonna grab our white yarn and we're gonna do white all the way until the end, including the black. It's gonna be so 1, 2. Remember to bring your black yarn with you. 2. So every third, I like to cross my black yarn with me. 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, and then continue working on that. Oops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And at the end, on our last black, we're going to change our yarn back to black, and we're going to do 2 chains in black. So 1, let's see if I can do it better. 1 and 2, and then we're going to change our yarn back to blue and continue chaining in blue all the way till the end, and I'll meet you guys there. Chain 1, perfect. All right, so make sure again we're crossing over our work. We're getting there, guys. So now we're working from left to right. So now again, turn your work around. Make sure you're uncrossing all of your yarn, because sometimes it can get very tangled. Perfect. So now we're working from left to right. Again, we're gonna go all the way in blue, and then we're gonna leave 1 blue chain before the black. So chain 1. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the 9th, we're gonna change it back to black. And we're gonna do 1 chain in black. So 1, 1 chain in black. Then we're gonna grab our white yarn, and we're gonna continue working in white yarn all the way until this side. So just loosen it up a little. 1, 2, and then all right. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, my white yarn is officially tangled, but it's okay. We'll untangle it. All right, 1, 2, 1/3. Again, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on the 2. I'm gonna again, and then on the last one, so we're gonna go into black, and again we're gonna change our yarn to black, and we're just gonna do 1 chain in black and then finish it with blue yarn. All right, so 1 in black. let's see, I'm trying to kind of get it so it flows a little bit. So perfect, like that. And then now we're gonna get our blue yarn and finish our work in blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. We're going to chain 1. Then we're going to flip our work. So blue is going to go over here. And don't forget again to cross your work. Oh my god, it's looking so good so far. So here's the base of our bag. Looks really good. So now we're going from right to left. Again, we're gonna go all the way in blue until one chain in blue is left, and we're gonna do it in black and then go back and forth. So I guess I'll do a couple more rows. I feel like at this point you guys should know how to do this. It's super simple. And so I was just going to listen to my podcast, but I'll wait a little bit longer. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then on the 18th we're going to change our yarn to black. So one before, we're going to do one chain in black, then we're going to grab our white and change into white and chain in white all the way until again till that black. 1, 2, bring our black yarn with us. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. After the black, we're gonna change it back to black and do one chain in black. All right. I don't like that. Let's see if we can do this. Perfect. All right. And so now we're gonna go back to blue. I don't quite like that. I'm trying to figure out a better way for me. Let's see. There it goes. And then in black, we do one more. All right. And then we go back in blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then chain 1. All right, guys, we're getting there. We already did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Pretty good. So a few more rows, and then we're going to the middle of the cup. So it's pretty awesome. So now let's go back. We're almost there. All right, so now, you know, this could be a pillow too. I just realized it doesn't have to be a bag. Pillow would be kind of cool. We'll see, I'll decide. All right, so now we're going from left to right. Again, we're gonna go all the way till the first blue, and then we're gonna put a black in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th, again, we're gonna change our yarn to black. So we just have one blue. We're gonna put a black in there because we're making the cup bigger. We're gonna grab our black yarn, go through, and then pull the yarn down. And then again, we're gonna chain 1 in black. All right, then we're gonna grab our white yarn, and we're going to do white all the way. Just want to make sure, yep, this side looks really nice. We're going to do white all the way again till the black. So 1, 2, this is pretty simple. 3, I hope you guys are getting the hang of it. Forgot to turn on my microphone. But this is pretty simple, guys. I hope you guys are getting the hang of it. So now let's continue working with the white. 1, 2, 3. Again, loosen up our white yarn. Detangle it. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Almost there, guys. 3. All right. 1, 2. And then on the 3rd, when you go into the black, we're going to change our color to black. And I like to put my yarn sometimes in the middle to kind of fill in that gap. Change it to black. Perfect. And now 1 chain in black. Let's see how we want to make it clean. So there you go. Perfect. Let's grab that yarn. And then now we're going to get our blue yarn and finish our work in blue. So we're almost coming up on the handle, which I'm so excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. All right, chain 1 and turn your work, guys. All right, row 7. Let's get back. So now we're going to interpret the black in the middle, which I'm so excited. So I do need to count how many white squares or chains we'll need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So 11 chains in white. Perfect. And this could be delete it. All right. So now let's get started. We're going to go all the way back before 1 black. So hope you guys are following the chart as well. I feel like it's easiest. And if you already know what you're doing, you don't have to watch this part, you know? Just pop on the TV or on the couch or on your bed, wherever you're comfortable with, and just continue doing it on your own, because now you don't need any guidance, which is always so fun because you can do other stuff like listen to your favorite podcast or audiobook or watch a YouTube video. All right, so we are 1 before the black. So now we're going to change our color to black. So perfect. We're going to do 1 in black, and then we're going to do 11 chains in white. So 1, 2, perfect. Grab our black. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we'll just do 10, and then on the 11th we're going to change our yarn back to black, and we're going to do 4 chains in black. 1, 2. Now we're going to grab our white yarn and hide it behind the black. 3. And on the 4th, we're going to change our yarn back to white, and we're going to do white all the way until the black. Perfect. So, oops. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Actually, let's hide the black behind this one as well. 1, and then let's do that. 2, and then we're gonna do 1 chain in black, but it's gonna be over here. Perfect. And then we're gonna grab our blue yarn and finish it all the way in blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 1. Perfect. Row 7 is done. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and continue on row 8. Again, make sure you cross your work. And on row 8, we're again working from left to right. And so now let's get back into our crochet. So we're going to chain 1 and go and do single crochet all the way until 1 chain in blue. Before 1 chain in blue. 3, 4, and on the 5th chain, we're going to take our yarn. Perfect. And on the 6th, we're going to change our yarn to black. All right. And then we're going to do 1 black. Let's see. Yep, that looks pretty good. And then we're going to do white for a while until we hit 2 chains before the black in the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so my black and white is a little bit tangled, but it's okay. I'm gonna tangle it later. So we're coming up. So 2 before, so we have 3 chains left. So now we're gonna change our yarn to black, and we're gonna do 3 chains in black. So 1, bring our white yarn, 2, and 3. Perfect. So now we're gonna change it back to white, and we're gonna do 2 chains in white. 1, 2. Again, switch it back to black and do 3 chains in black. 1. So this one we want 2, 2, and 3. Perfect. And now we're going to grab our white yarn and finish in white until the black chain at the edge, at the end, I mean. Edge of the cup, end of the row. So 1, 2, all right, oops. Grab our black yarn, so it's getting pretty messy, guys. 3, don't rush, take your time. 1, 2, 3. So we're about to do the handle. 1, 2, 3. All right, and again, on the end, we're gonna now change it to black, and this is, all right, so we're changing to black, and now we're gonna do, let's see how many we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna do 9 chains in black, but if you look ahead, you should see that we're gonna go back in white. So make sure to bring your white all the way till that end, so you don't have to cross, you know, from this point all the way to right here on the next row. So let's do 9 chains in black. So let's see. 1, 2. Let's bring the blue and the white with us. 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 6. 7, 8. Let's do 8. And on the 9th, we're gonna change our yarn to blue. Perfect. Change our yarn to blue. And then continue working in blue until the end. Oops. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, chain 1 and then flip your work. All right, let's go back for our 9th row. So again, we're gonna go all the way in blue until 2 chains is left. So let's do that. We already chained 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th chain, we're going to change our yarn back to black. And we're going to do 2 chains in black. Close that up. 1, 2. Now we're going to grab our white and we're going to do 7 chains in white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the 7th, we're going to change our yarn back to black. 7th, grab our black, switch it, and do 1 chain in black. Perfect. Then we're going to go and change our yarn back to white and do all the way in white until 1 white is left before the black. So change our yarn. Let's see, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th, we're gonna change our yarn. Oops, my white and black is getting twisted. We're going to change our yarn to black. So on the 10th, change our yarn to black and do 2 chains in black. 1, 2. We're gonna grab our white and we're gonna do all the way until we have 1 chain in black left. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the 6th, we're gonna do 2 chains in black. So 1, let's do like that, 2. And then we're gonna go back in white and we're gonna do white all the way until the black. We'll untangle it later. So now we're gonna go all the way in white until the end. 2, I think it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 9. And on the 10th, we're gonna change our yarn back to black, and we're gonna do 1 chain in black. Perfect. And then we're gonna grab our blue and finish our row with blue yarn. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect, guys. Chain 1, turn your work. So at this point, I'm actually going to let you guys go because I think you guys got the hang of it, and the chart is down below. All right, guys, so we did quite a bit of the rows together. So we finished 9 rows, and so at this point, I was just thinking to kind of hop on my bed or on my couch just so I can have a bigger area and continue crocheting and just kind of make it really quick. So I'll time lapse it, put some lo-fi over and talk about the podcast that I'm currently listening, which is so good. And so continue working on your bag, or if you make this a pillow, you can make it whatever you want, a blanket. And so let's continue working on that, and I'll meet you guys for an update later. All right, let me tell you about this podcast I've been listening to. It's called Uncover. It's a CBC podcast, and it's available for free on Apple Podcasts. They have 13 seasons out, and I've listened to 3 seasons already. Every season is a different story, and they have 6 episodes for each season. The first season I listened to was about LSD and how CIA and Canada government gave money or funding, I guess, to a mental institution to experiment on their patients. So they're trying to figure out how to brainwash people. It was super interesting, and apparently that's how LSD came to United States. That's season 8 called Brainwashed. So good, definitely recommend listening to that. Another season that I listened to was the most recent season 13. It talked about white supremacist network and just a lot of white hate. And then another one was about cryptocurrency. Here's a little trailer about season 12.
On an evening in early December 2018, the young CEO of a cryptocurrency exchange reportedly dies while on his honeymoon in India. This death is not announced to customers for another month. And when they're told Gerald Cotten is the only person to hold the passwords to their funds, conspiracy theories grow, leaving some to wonder, could Gerald Cotten still be alive?
Honeymoon, moving the body, all the missing money. It was like, but what happened?
A Death in Cryptoland. Available now on CBC Listen and everywhere you get your podcasts.
All right. Hi guys, a real quick update. My iPad just died, and so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna show you what I have so far. So we've gone pretty far. So we already started on the Pokemon, so you can see the hands, and it looks so good. I am so happy how everything is turning out. So now I'm gonna just charge my iPad. It's, what time is it? It's 12:52, so it's almost 1 p.m. And so I'm gonna charge the iPad for an hour or so and then make some lunch, and then we'll come back and finish the bag later. So stay tuned to see how the bag turns out. And right now, let's go make some lunch.
Much later.
Yay guys, it's 4 o'clock and we just finished the chart. Here it is, it looks so cute. I'm so excited. It's a big bag, but anyway, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it the wrong way, and we're going to sew up the ends. I think I'm gonna go with the slip stitch with my crochet hook. I usually go with my yarn needles, but I'm gonna try this method right now and see if I like it or not, and then we'll decide if we want to make this into a bag or a pillow, because a pillow would be really cute too. So let's continue working on this, and I'll meet you guys for an update when I stitch up the sides.
346 minutes later.
Yay guys, so we finished attaching the sides. So this is the inside, and I need to do a lot of work pushing, tying the ends and everything. And so let's flip it over. Let's see. Oh my god, it's so cute. This actually would be a really cute bag, but also would be a cute pillow too. All right, we're gonna do a bag just because I already sold my Garfield bag, so I don't have too many bags. And I love this. This is so cute. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to go back on the inside, and I'm going to again clean up the ends or the back piece, and then we're going to flatten this part, the end, flatten it like this. And we're going to use our yarning needle and just kind of flat across, so then that creates the bottom for the bag, which looks really cute. We've done it before. If you guys haven't seen it, you can check out my Garfield bag. But so let's do that, and then I'll meet you guys when I'm about to do the strap. Oh my gosh, guys, we finished the bag. I actually did a really cool strap. So a completely different pattern. I really like how it turned out. And so it doesn't look too big of the strap, but because remember, when you put stuff, the strap stretches. That's why it's not that big. But the bag looks amazing. I am so happy how it turned out. I will take final pictures and the final look tomorrow morning when the light kind of comes on, the natural light. And so you'll see the bag up in action.
woman.